Hello everybody and welcome back to Planescape Torment. I am your humble host Tim. In the previous session we made our way to this lovely civic hall that contains many lecture halls, dormitories where I was able to have a long rest, magecraft, thievery and combat training centers. We also met up with a very strange woman who wanted to stab me in order to kill me, which she did. And then I remember that I needed to visit the woman that we met in the intellectual brothel. Said that a person had the key to her heart and she was too sad until this guy here this man looks like a bitter cantankerous old codger. His mouth is twisted into a frown that becomes even more severe as he notices you coming his way. Merriman, my name, maybe, but Merriman, I'm not. Off with you, young one. No time for the likes of you. He goes into a fit of coughing from the exertion of shooing you away so loudly. He's like, wait, Dollar or wrong voice. Wait, Dollar wanted me to speak to you. His eyes, oh, that's so. About what, eh? Well, she says that you're her first love, and so as long as you're holding the key to her heart, she'll never be free to love another. She told you then, eh? I'm surprised. Perhaps leaving her under Mistress Priest's tutelage did what I couldn't, so to develop her feelings. In any case, he pats the pocket in his tunic. I will just won't just give you the key. Wait, you literally have the key to her heart? That they are. Dollar is a construct. Oh, she's a construct. That's why the Modrons are observing her. Because she's a construct. Construct, didn't you know that? Creature of sorcery and clockwork mechanic she is. One of my finest creations. But cold without emotion or character, I brought her into the brothel to set her so that she could not leave in the hopes... Oh, he set her. So she could not leave in the hopes that the constant contact with so many others would begin to develop her own personality. The keys are the tools I use to set her. She wants them because she feels though her limiting her personal growth now, I suspect. Well then, why don't you return them to her? Because I'm a cruel and bitter old man who sees he gets something out of you. Alright then, what do you want? I want to forget. I've lived for almost 150 years now, and I've seen every sensory stone I've cared in this grand hall. Little time left to live, and I'm too weak to go out and search for wholly new experiences, so I need to find a way to forget them all. That way I can start again in my final days. So do I just wallop you on the back of the head, or what?
Updated my journal.
Oh yeah, bloodthirsty lummox. I'll need something, some item, some concoction that will allow me to forget, like draft of the river Styx, something like that. Alright, return if I find something I feel well. So, yeah, this guy's got the key to the woman that the Modrons were observing, so that's going to be our, apart from, of course, trying to find our journal, that's our current mission. As well as trying to find the document for that woman who's being sold in the slave auctions. We have a few things going on, but anyway, let us... I want to head back to the brothel, though, because interestingly enough, the hilarious thing about it is that it's the brothel of slating intellectual lusts. So, rather than being physical lusts, intellectual lusts. So it's basically a place of learning where they teach languages and things like that. And I suspect, if I go here, maybe there may be another quest apart from World of the Construct, where I'll be able to learn the language of the Debus. So I'll be able to talk to Fel and talk about the tattoos. To talk to Fall from Grace. before you is a stunning golden-haired woman dressed in azure and violet dress, with 2 long, elegant wings draped across her shoulders. She is surveying the room with a slight smile, and she's easily the most beautiful woman you've ever seen. Greetings.
Well met, traveler. How may I help you?
She reaches up to brush back a stray lock of golden hair. Who are you?
Updated my journal.
I am called Fall from Grace. She studied you for a moment. You're new to Sigil, are you not? I am. Does it show? Not as much as you might think. You carry yourself quite well. What is this place? This is the brothel of sleeting intellectual lusts. I take it by your question that you do not intend to partake of this establishment. What kind of brothel is this? I established this brothel to give those lustful fevers that strike the mind more avenues to express, rather than simply carnal. Much pleasure can be had in conversation engaging in verbal arts of others. Sounds dull. I assure you it's not. Tour the brothel and see for yourselves. Let me do that. Can I ask you some other questions first? Not human. Yeah, I feel like she's a celestial of some kind, or maybe an infernal. I came here looking for help. Perhaps you can help me. I soon lost my memories, and so in doing, I've lost myself. You are stricken with amnesia. How terrible. Do you have any idea how this happened? Not really, at least not that I can remember. I woke up on the slab of the mortuary, and everything came before it was black. You awoke in the mortuary? I think the dustman mistook me for being dead, or I was dead, or something. All I know is that I regenerate wounds quickly. I could be immortal, but I don't even know that for sure. She seems to be praising you with renewed interest. There are scars on your body. May I? Sure. Fall from Grace drags her fingers across your chest, lightly tracing the edges of your scars and following the curves where they blend into some of your tattoos. She seems fascinated. These scars do not look as if they have been taken several lifetimes to accumulate. Sorry, these scars look as though they would have taken several lifetimes to accumulate. They certainly do, though some are more recent. She steps back. Some of those wounds would have been fatal to a normal man. What do you intend to do now? I don't really know. For the moment, I'm searching for clues to who I am and what's happened to me. She's still thinking, her fingers tapping her chin. I must say, I've never met a man who lost himself in a literal sense. Forgive me, but your condition is intriguing. What is that? If it will help, you are welcome to tour our brothel. Several of our students are well versed in verbal arts, but maybe some of them will be able to rekindle your memories. We do this. I'm grateful. Thank you.
Updated my journal.
Okay, so let's see if anyone knows how to speak the language of the Demus. Take that, maybe that'll be useful. Yeah, there she is. So she's actually a construct, and you can get the key. I need to find some Styx water. Oh, there, Juliet. This dark-haired woman is staring listlessly into space, sighing miserably and occasionally picking at the seams of a green velvet gown. It's difficult to discern whether she's depressed or simply bored. Greetings. She gives you the briefest of glances before staring off into the distance. Greetings, yes, I'm named Juliet. How may I... Oh, never mind, leave me be, please. What's wrong? Oh, nothing at all. I'm going to spend my days gazing into the face of mediocrity, seeing if anyone can erase this dreadful, tedious passage. Why is your life tedious? Alas, it is dreadfully boring. Perhaps I can make it less boring for you, my lady. Oh, no is the kind of thee to offer, though I'm already with a man, sir, and I do love him dearly. It is just that I wish something more of our liaison. There is a lacking. Oh, the only thing that lacks is excitement, sir. Our families took the news of our courtship splendidly. His siblings love my siblings, and our friends think the union is to be blessed in the power of themselves. All fine and good, but things are going so smoothly. It is not right to have such a trouble-free courtship. Well, I don't know about that. But does there not? Does there ever had such a courtship? It would seem that thy life is filled with a variety of problems, judging by the pallor of your skin. Well, I can't remember any courtships that I've had. The remnants of the ones I have encountered suggest that there may have been some problems. 'Tis just that all my friends had such interesting relationships, one fraught with turmoil, feuding families, daggers at others' backs, poisons. Ooh, I got weird. Mad siblings and irate fathers with large swords. I have a lover whose family loves me and whom the world loves. A great source of annoyance. How I wish I could formulate some way to spice things up. I feel sorry for her love. He doesn't know how bad he has it. It's just nothing but trouble. Oh, well. What do you have in mind, Juliet? I'm not sure. Some element of danger or jealousy, some finesse. Well, why'd you have an affair then? Oh, never could I have a true affair. I love him too much. Perhaps I can have a false one. She looks up and down. Appears to be no stranger to danger behavior. Are they interested in becoming my suitor? Well, what's in it for me? My company and my gratitude will be enough. No, it won't. What's thou have in mind? It does not involve touching me. It's wants of information. Very well, I shall deliver once dost deliver. Dost thou understand? Agreed. Excellent. My love, Montague, may be found within the civic feast hall. I thank thee. Of course, I will speak to him.
Updated my journal.
Alright, so we gotta go pretend we're having an affair with Juliet. With Montague. Nenny 9 Eyes. Petite young attractive woman, smiling blissfully, humming to herself. Greetings. Well met, good sir. I am Nenny. And how are you this fine... Suddenly notices that your scars and places a gloved hand are... Oh my, your hurts. All over. What spins around, mocking the girls at pals above, cheese. She's right, I've never noticed before. You're covered in scars. If you don't mind, I have some questions. Please ask.
Updated my journal.
Interesting person. You should ask Veers about it. For a while. Alright, so we're looking for Veers. Yep, that's Echo. Oh yeah, I noticed this actually last time I was here. I didn't actually check it out, so I'll have to look at that later on. Patron. Nope. Oh, I missed a room. Oh, I missed a couple of rooms, in fact. Ah, there she is, the tail chaser. I like it. This fetching young woman has a faraway look in her soft green eyes. Greetings. Greetings, yes, I am Eve, sir, the tail chaser. What a coincidence, I too chase tail. Have you come to trade tales? Well, I'd like to trade tales, yes. I would like that very much, yes. I'll tell the story of waking up in the mortuary. I should remember this tale. I, too, will tell you of the Dustman, Chapters of Dust. Wait, I had a question. Puzzlewell. A tale of Ravel Puzzlewell, frightened of children, begins and ends with a question. What can change the nature of a man? Go on. I know at the time she posed this riddle to those who approached her, those who sought to glean from her the strange magics that she alone seemed to possess. They all attempted to answer her query, but to no avail, and they found the price of their wrong answers to be some horrible fate, always more terrible than the last victims. To recount their various torments would be to speak of things that nightmares are woken from. Go on. Tale strikes me as in this way. Ravel herself knew not the answer to this question, but she lusted for such an answer. Only the why of the matter made the question. Why did the nature of man matter to one of the Grey Sisters, especially one with such power? It is said that she put the question to the Lady of Pain, not directly, but shouted into Sybil itself, daring the lady to answer. When no reply was forthcoming, she wove terrible magics that threatened to open the cage and let the fury of the plains run like a wave. She received no answer other than banishment. To this day, no one knows the answer to Ravel's question, and now there is no one to petition, for Ravel herself is gone.
Updated my journal.
Oh, wait, there's more. Though my tale ends with Ravel's demise, there are some that claim the hag still lives. There's a silent prostitute here who wants to talk to something which she speaks no longer. If she would speak to you, she might tell you more of Ravel. Can you tell me if this
Updated my journal.
Echo. I once heard a tale of a girl who knew the word that, if spoken, would undo the multiverse. Perhaps this is Echo. Ask Dora, though. I understand that she sometimes meets with the one who knew Echo before she stopped speaking. Okay. So we speak to Dora again. There she is. Nope, haven't found the key yet. Let's just go have a chat with Echo. Yes, greetings. Nods and smiles briefly, scent of her hair, sweetly perfumed, and feels, I had some questions. She nods. Your name,
Updated
Echo?
my journal.
She nods. And some other questions. May I ask why you can't communicate? Do you know the word that will undo the multiverse if it's spoken? Her eyes widen in surprise, and she gives a beaming smile, rolling her eyes and shaking her head. All right. May I ask if it was something else then? Actually, let me ask you something else. Do you know anything about Ravel Puzzlewell? What do you know?
Updated my journal.
She can communicate. Something else. Can you tell me about this place? She raises an eyebrow. Never mind, farewell. Okay, so we can't talk to her yet, so again, we've got to find the Styx Wash to get the key to talk to the android to find out what Echo knows. Let's go downstairs here. I found this little secret door.
I'm gone.
May need to center that, I'm not sure. Oh, what's this? Integrated stone is how the mesh engraved silver bands, pulsed with deep blue light, inscribed at the base of the word Juliet. Okay. Grayish white stone is a mesh. The writing is scorched.
Updated my journal.
So I can't smash it. Let's just talk to this dude then. Hello, Mr. Caretaker. Greetings, sir. How May I ask how you came to be here? I just came down the stairs. I found the door. I best work to conceal that a bit better then. I'm the brothel caretaker, by the way, and you're not supposed to be down here, really. But it's alright, you can look about for a bit. I have some questions. I really shouldn't even allow you down here, let alone be chatting with you. Please, no questions for now. Tell me about this place, at least. That's where the ladies' sensory stones are kept. They use them as diaries of a sort. Ah! I won't be able to use them, if that's what you're thinking, but each of them is attuned to one particular student. That's all
Updated my journal.
Right, so these are their journals. Interesting. Alright, awesome. Another exits. Concealed. Let's head back up. Alright, so we're going to go back out into the hive, I dare say. Well, for now, let's head back over to the Civic Hall and start the rumors of the affair. Just for the sake of it. There it is. Handsome young man seems lost in thought, his brow furrowed at the sight, with slight frown upon his lips. Greetings. And to thee, sir, hail. What's thou wish of thee? I wish to speak to you about Juliet. Oh? I demand her love, and I demand that you withdraw your false protestations of love before I smash you into tiny bits. Oh, thou love her? So that would fight me? Yep. No, I don't love her, but I will fight for her. Ah, but you see, that is passion. Passion stems from love. Who loves her? I could not deny her love such a fine. I know very well her beauty, her temperance, her virtue, and I know she may inspire men's greatness. Hold on a moment. This was all a ruse. A ruse of what sort? Well, she wanted to provoke you into fighting for her. Oh, did you think my love was boundless, that I would engage in fisticuff with a brutally scarred man for thy stature? Perhaps she thinks my devotion to her is so a little high, so that should be done with this ruse. Well, turnabout is fair play. I say, ignore the chit, act distant and unconcerned. Now that'll spice things up considerably. Truly? Trust me, kid. Start ignoring her, create some friction, leave him wondering, and they'll be clawing all over to discover what's the matter, right, Chief? Yeah. I should leave something ever wrong, and for once, he'll be playing the game rather than being the target. Aye. I like the sound of that very much. Well, good luck. I hope it works. Farewell. And a farewell to thee as well, sir. Now I have some things to attend to, and should we meet again, we'll speak more on the matter. Montague bows and leaves. Alright, cool. That was pretty funny. Oh, you love her too? Well, enjoy. That's hilarious. Alright, let's go see if we can't find some mind erasing. Let's check out the Curiosity Shop. Or shop. Looks confused. Hello there. The sharp-featured woman appears as attractive, although somewhat disturbing, with her blue-black skin and bright yellow eyes, as though she's under a small pair of bat wings unfolded from her back. Well. A floating, disembodied, prevaricating skull. You're the scarred man who's been going around asking her questions. You sure look lost. Did you come, do you want to come in, really, or are you just casing the place because you have nothing better to do? Because Vrishika can help you. Well, how can you help me? I've traveled and traded extensively. I hear a great deal. I purchase a great deal, and I own a great deal. Perhaps I can make you such a great deal. Is there anything you desire? Perhaps what are you selling? Care to examine the weapons and charms, or some exotic items? Ooh, the exotic items. Ooh. Metallic cube figurine. To examine the small metallic replica of a cube-like creature with huge eyes on one of its faces. The toy has 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 folding wings. Okay, it's a Modron. A collector's item, perhaps, or a piece of artwork. Who knows? But I like it. If you do buy it, ask around. Someone might know more than I. You may have it for 1,500 copper coins. Alright, let's have a look at the other things you got there. What was think? Faint tongue. Look to the front of the store. Baby oil, chocolate, quasit, codex of the inconceivable. Tiny brass. Oh, that is the codex of the inconceivable. I'd only say that it's just well, I cannot explain it. Mere words simply wouldn't suffice. For a mere 1,000 copper commons, and believe me, it's well worth it. I'm guessing it's a book that increases my intelligence. Other things. Diva's Tears. A small bottle holds 12 tears shared at a time. Tastes. Oh, 100. Alright, fine, I'll take that. That's cheap enough. What was that one I saw before? It was the... I'll take that book, see what that does. Oh, the metallic feud figure. Yeah, I'll take that as well. Alright, cool. Farewell. Alright, so what do we got here? Let's go show the toy Modron to the actual Modrons, see what they think about it.
I'm gone.
Yes. I'm talking to the Modron. Greetings. I have some questions. Do you know what this little cube-like toy creature is? The Modron, appearance identical to the very aspect but size, blinks twice and then speaks. Hang on.
The object is a portal cube. The user is in position the appendages of the portal cube in such a manner that it will activate. Once activated, the portal cube will transport the user to whatever destination it was tuned to during its creation.
What's the proper position to activate this one?
We do not have that information. Over 97% of oral portal cubes function in a slightly different manner. We were not present at the construction of the subject's portal cube, nor have we ever been given instructions on its use. Should the subject desire to utilize the portal cube, they have to determine its method of operation and destination via experimentation.
Very well then. Okay. Let's chuck that. Oh. Manipulate toy and look for some sort of effect. You bend and twist and rotate the toy's various positions with articulation, noticing that the limbs often suddenly revert to their original position. Finally, you bend its left knee and the toy makes an odd pop and shudders in your hand. All right.
One eternity later.
Right arm. There's a whir, click, then a blinding white light explodes in my hands. What? Ooh! Look at that. Hello there, Modron. See a cube with 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 small wings sprouting from its sides. On the front of the cube is an animated face, and as you approach, the creature focuses eyes upon you. Greetings. The creature focuses motionless eyes upon you.
Greetings, adventurer. Welcome to Rubicon, the dungeon construct. Thank you for choosing Rubicon for your dungeoning experience. You may access Rubicon through this door.
What is a dungeon construct? Creature blinks but gives you no indication it heard your question. Well, what is Rubicon? Never mind, I've got to go. Very well. Okay, so I've just stuck myself in a maze. Ooh, what's this?
Done.
Yeah, can I go that way? Okay, cool. I like the mischievous music, actually. Low threat construct. You see a mechanical man with pale green skin, although it's obviously a construct, is animated. Doesn't end up which is scaling at you. Greetings. The creature suddenly stops scowling at you and adopts a Marco Shera.
Eek! It's a hero! Sentence! Eek! It's a hero!
Wrong voice, dang.
Eek! It's a hero sent, no doubt, to slay the evil one. Woe is me, the helpless construct on duty at the time of his arrival.
What are you doing? Creature leans in and begins to whisper to you.
I'm currently enacting the frightened minion who meets the hero for the first time.
And then it straightens and begins to call out in a frightened voice.
Two arms, fellow constructs. We must strike down the hero.
And it leaps to attack. I will defend myself. Ooh, there's lots of constructs here. Beat him up.
Damn.
Yes, my master.
All right.
Ooh, a goodie. What's that? Oh, it's on the ground. Right, I see. Hang on. Ooh. What's this room called? The engineering room. Okay. You see a queue, 2 arms. Greetings.
Greetings.
In a monotone, sexless voice. I have questions.
State your questions.
What are you doing here?
Awaiting instructions.
Instructions for what?
Instructions for the task needed to be performed.
What task? Just what is it you do here?
We should know. We are Modrons. We are part of the whole. Information not available. Address your query to the engineer.
Where do I find the engineer?
We do not know. Information not available. We are confused.
Okay, questions? What's this place?
Rubicon Dungeon Construct.
Yes, we know that one. We know who he is. So you don't know where the engineer is. They're all going to be... I guess they'll all be exactly the same because they're all part of the whole. Questions... How do I get out of here? Modron hesitates before answering.
Exit unavailable. Project halted. The room is
filled with confusing buzzing sounds that suddenly stops. What project are you talking about?
This is the Rubicon Dungeon Construct Project.
What exactly is that? Begins to emit a soft humming sound as it answers.
Rubicon Project goal is to determine the dynamics, both social and asocial, surrounding the environment commonly construed as a dungeon, and to attempt to explain the aberrations that tend to occur in such environments.
And how do you intend to do that?
Rubicon is capable of forming a series of rooms linked in such a fashion as to form what is commonly referred to as a dungeon. Each dungeon can have 1 to 3 difficulty settings, easy, normal, or hard. The dungeon is then populated with monsters, traps, and treasure according to the difficulty level chosen. After creation of the dungeon can be fully explored.
What's the humming sound?
Rubicon is a worthy accomplishment, and
Pause for a minute.
we are content.
So they're starting to get their individuality back because they've been cut off from the hive mind. You said something about aberrations.
Queries to be answered. What attracts people to a dungeon? Why do people often seek to enter them if they are places of such danger? Why are dungeons there in the first place? What are the dynamics of a workable dungeon? We do not understand. I do not.
So I just say I instead of we. So to say I instead of we.
You are in error. We are Modrons. We are the whole. We will not discuss this.
I know what I heard. You started to say I. Frowns at you, and you hear a hint of anger in his voice as it answers.
No, we are Modrons. We are part of the whole. We will not discuss it any further.
Try out one of the dungeons you mentioned. Pacifica pause.
Request denied. Project halted due to accident.
What accident?
Dungeon construction became unstable. Cause uncertain. Fail-safes activated, causing dungeon to collapse. Cause uncertain. Portal lens malfunction, causing contact with home plane of Mechanus to be severed. Cause uncertain. Reset of dungeon necessary.
Then why don't I reset it?
Reset can only be initiated by Project Director. Project Director disintegrates it. Portal lens has malfunctioned and contact with Mechanus severed. Cannot acquire replacement director from Mechanus.
Let me get this straight. You can't reset without a director, and you can't get a director without resetting.
Assessment correct. Project halted.
Look, I'm an adventurer, and I've been through some dungeons in my day. Why don't you let me be your director? It's filled with buzzing sounds.
Assistants, welcome. You are now Project Director. Advise next task.
Reset dungeon.
Initializing resets.
Now the room filled with a low thrumming sound that can be felt rather than heard.
Collapsing existing dungeon.
The sound power rises until the floors begin to vibrate.
Initializing new dungeon.
Sound rises in volume until you think your head is about to explode, and suddenly the room goes quiet.
Reset complete. Dungeon contract status easy. Awaiting further instructions, Director.
I have some questions. What exactly is it capable of? What exactly is the Rubicon capable of?
Rubicon is capable of forming several secret rooms linked in such a fashion to form a
Oh yeah, we've already done that bit. Alternate, is it?
Alternate capabilities are available via the portal lens.
What alternate capabilities?
Rubicon can form a gateway to other locations by temporarily attaching itself to known existing portals. The effect is known as a portal lens. This allows the use of portal from the Rubicon without traveling to the portal location.
So if I know of a portal, I can go to its destination from here?
Correct. Correct, Director.
More questions. Ooh, I want to use the portal lens to travel somewhere. Ah, would you look at that? It's a little warp zone. Never mind, that's all for now. Sweet, I've got Modron friends. Travel somewhere. Clerks ward. Awesome! That's really cool. Alright. Well, let's go back here. Let's get ourselves a room for the night, and then we'll go check out the Underhive, or the Undersignal, I should say. Let's have a look down below this.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
Damn it. Looks like death's come for the bill.
Again, arise.
Done.
Huh. Well, on that note, that's where we'll leave it for today. We'll investigate better the Undersignal in the next session. So, thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I have been your humble host, Tim. And be sure to come back for the next episode of Planescape Torment. Bye.